Welcome to the In Show, a production of Hillendale Christian Church and hosted by Hillendale's ministerial staff. Our special guest for the week of June 2nd is Jill Williams. Thanks for joining us this week. Our scriptural thought comes from Proverbs 16:3, which simply says, "Commit to the Lord whatever you do, and your plans will succeed." As school gets out and summer gets started, most of us have some kinds of plans, whether they're short-term vacation plans or maybe possibly a long-term family adventure like today's special guest is going to be taking. Regardless of what your plans are, our scriptural thought for today is simply this. What is it that you're going to be doing, and what do you need to do to commit those plans to the Lord so that they will succeed? Stay tuned for a few short commercial messages, and then we'll introduce you to today's special guest.
Coming June 6th is our resource room for the children's ministry. This will include books, videos, and teaching resources for parents, teachers, and children.
On June 13th at 6:30 p.m., New Way Singers, a group from Nebraska Christian College, will be coming to Hillendale to sing for us. Please contact Cody or the church office if you can help with food or housing.
Come join us this Wednesday evening at 6 o'clock as Orba Hicks leads a study of the bird's eye view of the Bible. You'll be blessed.
Well, we want to welcome onto our show today Jill Williams. Jill is the wife of Robert and the mother of Erica, who's 6, and Madeline, who is 4, and Victoria, who is 2. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much, Jill.
And Jill is a fairly new attendee of Hillendale. And tell us how long you've been coming here and what drew you here.
Sure. We came on Christmas Eve and loved it from that moment forward and have been coming ever since.
Great.
So, and I love Phil's message. It's a wonderful, wonderful church. I'm so happy to have found it. And wouldn't change it.
All right, and Erica's been involved in the cricket choir.
Indeed.
All right,
yes, she's loved it.
Good.
So I don't know about her tune carrying, but she has really enjoyed the welcoming and the singing and being with the other kids. Yes.
Okay. Well, tune carrying is not always required
Thank
at
goodness.
this level, so
That's right.
we're glad that she's been a part of that. Well, the sad news is you guys have come here and found this and liked it, and we've liked you, and now you've decided to leave.
We have, but that's not Hillendale's fault.
All right, okay.
So,
You're moving away beginning of June?
beginning of June.
Tell us
We are.
where you're going.
Well, we've actually just sold our house. We're closing in about 2 weeks, and we are selling all of our worldly belongings and moving into a fifth wheel and planning to travel for a few years.
Okay, for the viewing audience that might not know what a fifth wheel is,
Certainly.
explain.
It's like a travel trailer. It's an RV, which is very family friendly.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, is it pulled by something, or does
It's
it
a
pull
large
something?
truck.
Okay.
It's pulled by a large truck, yes.
Pulled by a large truck. Okay. So 5 of you
Yes.
living in
42 feet long.
42 feet
I think it's
long.
about 350 square feet total.
Okay.
So,
All right.
yeah.
And where are you going?
We're planning to see the whole country, 49 states. We're planning to take about 3 years and to travel up and down the coast, up and down the middle of the country, and ending in Alaska for our last summer. We're planning to follow the seasons, sort of. No sense being in Montana in January. You know?
Okay. Good idea.
or Florida really in August, so a little too warm. But we're just looking forward to seeing the country and educating our kids about this wonderful world that God has made for us.
Man, that is incredible. Okay, so how long have you been thinking about doing this?
We've been thinking about it for about 1.5 years, and it really came into fruition in the last few months. We've just decided to do it. Figure we're young now, and now's the time. So my husband luckily telecommutes already, so he can continue to work from the road. Otherwise, it wouldn't be possible for us to do it. And that's a huge amount of freedom that we know not everyone is fortunate enough to have, and we just really want to take advantage of it.
All right, now at the risk of the whole church
Oh, dear.
following suit and forming a caravan with you, because I mean that sounds like something that a lot of people would kind of like to do. What was the thing that made you go from the talking stage to, all right, we're really doing this?
And we've always been ones to really follow our dreams and figure life is short and we want it to be remarkable, and I don't know, we just decided to jump in, and we both thought it was a great idea. We thought our kids are young now, so we thought now is the time.
All right, where are you guys starting first?
Probably Virginia area. There is a big pony swim that was made famous by some books by Marguerite Henry. And every July they swim a bunch of ponies across a channel and kind of collect the herd. And I've wanted to see that since I was probably about 7 years old. And so I think our kids will love it as well.
A pony swim.
Pony swim, yeah, the wild ponies that they have on an island. I'm not quite sure if I'm saying it right, but I think it's Chincoteague, Virginia.
Okay.
So that's kind of our first major goal, the first thing we have booked.
Uh-huh.
And we don't have anything else booked, we're just going to kind of follow our whims.
Okay. For anybody that wants to follow your journey, do you have like a blog?
Not yet, but we
Yeah.
will be doing one, and I'll be happy to share the address with
Okay.
you. Yeah,
All right. We'll try to
thank you.
share that with everybody when it becomes available. And I know there are already several of us here that are going to be living vicariously through you.
Thank
at
you
least
very much.
for a while.
Appreciate that.
Well, wish you well, and thanks, Jill, for being on our show today.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for joining us this week. We hope to see you this Sunday at 9:15 for classes and 10:30 for worship. Between now and then, let us know how we can pray for you and minister to you. If you're a volunteer leader, parent, or student, feel free to stick around for a few quick messages from our ministers. Have a great week.
For this edition of the In Show, I'd really like to thank those who are our prayer warriors, those who lead this church in an amazing way by praying for the church and for the people in the church. And I encourage everyone to just remember Hillendale Christian Church and all the needs here in the church. Lift up those prayers to our Lord. It means so much. Thank you.
This Sunday, June 6th, is our promotion Sunday. All elementary, middle, and high school students will go to their new classrooms. Their new teachers will be there to greet them. Also, this Sunday is the grand opening of our resource room for parents, teachers, and students. The new name will be unveiled, and everybody is free to explore and check out all sorts of resources. Our youth and children's summer intern, Andrew Duggins, will begin working here next week. His first Sunday will be June 13th. Make sure you greet him, make him feel welcome, and invite him out for a meal or over to your house to get to know him better. Finally, a special thank you to all of our Sunday school teachers who work hard to show the love of Jesus to the kids that come into their classroom each week. Thank you.
Thank you again to all of you who gave this past weekend for our special Memorial Day offering. That money will be used toward our facilities projects and also toward our short-term mission trips. Speaking of which, Arizona Mission Team is leaving this Saturday, and we are praying for you all, and we'll miss you all while you're gone. Youth Minister Cody Shepard and his wife Erin are vacationing in Washington, D.C. this week, and we miss you guys. Hope you're having a great time. Andrew Duggins, looking forward to having you as our youth and children's intern this summer. This coming Sunday, we're going to be talking about sacrifice, particularly in the area of marriages God's way. Hope to see you this week.